Good morning, people, and today we got a lecture from Bhagavad Gita. Today is partially cloudy, but it's not the same to another day when the day was so clear and so fantastic. But we got a lecture from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 3, text 16, titled Karma Yoga, Action with Krishna Consciousness. Translation. Regulated activities are prescribed in the Vedas, and the Vedas are directly manifested from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Consequently, the all-pervading transcendence is eternally situated in acts of sacrifice. Purpose by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta, Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Janartha Karma, or the necessities of work for the satisfaction of Krishna only, is more expressly stated in this verse. If we have to work for the satisfaction of the Jagya, Purusa, Vishnu, then we must find out the direction of work in Brahman, or the transcendental Vedas. The Vedas are therefore codes of working directions. Anything performed without the direction of the Vedas is called vikarma, or unauthoritative or sinful work. Therefore, one should always take direction from the Vedas to be safe from the reaction of work. As one has to work in ordinary life by the direction of the state, one similarly has to work under the direction of the supreme state of the Lord. Such direction in the Vedas are directly manifested from the breathing of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is said, Asya mahato bhutasya nisasitan etadya trivedo ajurvedo samavedo tavar girasat. The four Vedas, namely Rig Veda, Ajur Veda, Samaveda, Atharva Veda, are all emanation from the breathing of the great Personality of Godhead. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 4.5.11. The Lord, being omnipotent, can speak by breathing air, for as it is confirmed in the Brahma Samhita, the Lord has the omnipotence to perform through each of His senses the action of all other senses. In other words, the Lord can speak through His breathing, and He is impregnated by His eyes. In fact, it is said that He glanced over material nature, and this fathered all living entities. After creating the omnipresent, the conditioned souls into the one of the material nature, He gave His direction in the Vedic wisdom as to how such conditioned soul can return home back to Godhead. We shall always remember that the conditioned soul in material nature are all eager for material enjoyment. But the Vedic direction are also made that one can satisfy one's perfected desire, then return to Godhead, having finished his so-called enjoyment. It is a chance for the conditioned souls to attain liberation. Therefore, the conditioned souls must try to follow the process of Yagya by becoming Krishna conscious. Even those who have not followed the Vedic injunction may adopt the principle of Krishna consciousness. That will take the place of performance of Yagyas or karmas. Okay, people, very nice verse today from Bhagavad Gita. I think that we have to learn so much of this verse today. Srila Prabhupada is saying in this description today that we have to follow the Vedas. There is four kind of Vedas: Atharva Veda, Ajur Veda, Samaveda, and Rig Veda. and all those scriptures in this age are manifested like scriptures, but in the spiritual world they are personified servants of the Lord. But here in this planet Earth, his form is like the scriptures, the Vedas, and the Vedas, like Srila Prabhupada is saying here, are are emanation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. All knowledge through the Vedas is coming from the mouth, from the tongue of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, this knowledge is absolute truth, or the real truth. Therefore, one have to take shelter of this real knowledge and to develop illumination and clarifying our consciousness. And this is the way that one can to learn to act in all circumstances, in this material world. Like Srila Prabhupada said, that the Vedas are the codes of this creation, that are used for the humankind, follow and act correctly on a way righteous. This is the normative, Vedic normative that we have to learn. This is in the Vedas. There is all kind of knowledge are in the Vedas. But the central information, the central wisdom of the Vedas, we can find in the Bhagavad Gita. This is part of Mahabharata. Another scripture like the Ramayana. We can find the pastime of Lord Ramachandra. This is the incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Is Godhead Himself, Lord Sri Krishna. He is expanded in Lord Ramachandra. But very interesting, very important to know all that great science according that's a scripture, Vedic scripture, that like Sri Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, Evancha sarvat aham bhavedyo. Of all Vedas is to me that I know that you have to know. Of all Vedas is to me that you have to know. He is the owner of the Vedas, and all Vedas are emanating from him. Okay, people, that is that I can understand from this verse today from Bhagavad Gita, as it is titled Karma Yoga, Action with Krishna Consciousness. I thoughtfully see you in the afternoon time. We have another lecture from Bhagavad Gita. I wish you always wonderful day, and God bless you. God bless you to everyone today, tomorrow, and always. Hare Krishna. Goodbye.